Hello and welcome to our special podcast about genetics, and welcome to the first genetics forum in Rabat. We talked a lot about genetic discoveries this morning, but the discovery is only powerful if it can reach people that it's meant to help. And this is precisely what our next guest specializes in. I'm thrilled to welcome Dr. Kalliopi Trachana from Greece. Dr. Trachana is a PhD, an international speaker, and a go-to market strategist focused on genomics and equity.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Trachana, welcome to Rabat. We wish you a very nice stay here in Morocco. To start, many of our listeners are scientists, doctors, maybe students, wanting to know what you do. And you've made the transition from being a research scientist to a strategist for market access and reimbursement.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you make that shift, and what did you see was the biggest gap that needed to be filled?
So I'm thrilled to be here actually today with you. I'm very happy that Morocco and the Moroccan Society of Medical Genetics invited me to be here for the first Congress, as you said. And to your point, like there is a lot of information out there on the genomics, predominantly coming from North America and Europe. And the question is like how we can elevate all countries to have accessible genomic medicine and precision medicine. And I will be very happy to share my own journey, why I started being interested in a topic like this. I started, as you said, my career as living in Greece and going for my PhD. I got a fellowship from the European Molecular Biology Lab in Heidelberg to study bioinformatics. And after that, I had the chance to move to the States, where I was with one of the thought leaders around essentially precision medicine and how we can make academia and industry work together to solve those problems, called Glee Hood. And so I think if you ask me what was extremely important as I was choosing every step, is like to be next to people that they are leaders, they are thought leaders in the field, and they want to create they want to create their vision into reality. So, for instance, bioinformatics, when I did my PhD, we didn't even have the data that exists around here today. It was very, very, very basic thing. It was like the first time even cloud start touching like life sciences. Before even that, when I was in the States, and we had a lot of new companies like single cell omics coming into the lab and say how we can create new biomarkers, how we can essentially inform healthcare. And thinking back what it was missing and what is very important as you are creating the ecosystems here also in the Morocco is like bring this innovation into the healthcare. So essentially scientists start working with physicians. And you're very lucky if you can be in an ecosystem where, a cross-function dialogue can happen. And so with that idea, I had the opportunity to be part of a team that start implementing our technologies into the clinic.
I see.
And I was working for a very big health system in the States called Providence, and we started launching precision oncology projects, population health projects, and I was part of the team responsible essentially for linking the clinical data and the EHR data with the genomic data, and create a data pool and the process where patients could come, they donate their data for research, it can be integrated into care, and the other way around, care data could come to the research. And that was like the first time that we start essentially see the benefits of doing these programs for the oncology patients. We had studies to show that, for instance, a patient that could do a comprehensive genomic testing could have better outcomes in cancer, or people that could get their pharmacogenomic information, as we call, they could improve their antidepressant, dosage. So all those things happen, and somewhere there I realized, cool, we bring, technology into healthcare, we can, and the implementation can be challenging, depending, exactly, we can talk about this. But something that I saw as a gap was like, those people, like those things to happen means money.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is now where the role of industry is coming, but also the rest of the ecosystem, particularly the payers, like how essentially you can convince the Ministry of Health in a country or the essentially, you know, an insurance company to start paying for the test.
Yeah, so it's very difficult because there is also this ethics part that is involved with genetics and everything. And you know, Greece as the origin of philosophy, of modern philosophy and Western philosophy, with Aristotle and Plato. I think it's a very challenging thing to merge two different fields: philosophy, the outlook on what it implicates for patients, but also the scientific part in which, you know, technically you could make.
I totally agree with you, and that's the reason I say that as students, pick thought leaders around you, like pick to be next to people that can help you think big, but at the same time help you execute, like open the right connections with you, the right pathways in order to be able to bring your thoughts and your vision into action. And for me, actually, that was the time that I decided to leave essentially non-profits, because for a really long time, as I said, I was in academic institutions. Even the health system I was working in the States, they were non-profit. Yes, they have the mission of better care. And I moved to Illumina. And at Illumina, my role was, as you said, market access at the global level, understand the markets, understand the different health systems. We have health systems with physicians are well educated. They know how to uptake. There are other health systems that you need to educate physicians. The same thing goes for payers. There are payers that they understand what is the value of precision oncology or precision medicine. There are other payers that they need education. So as part of something we were doing was like to create the evidence. Like, and today we saw presentations that people present evidence and say genome is better, you know, than other technologies for rare disease diagnosis. Our job was to do this. So to come back to you, what is, you know, if you want to transition or if you want to bring fields together, do it with the best people around you. Like find people that they see the same way as you, how the world should be, start discussing with them, create trust, and be a team that you change the world, essentially.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Now come into a very difficult question.
Okay.
The most difficult question, I suppose.
Okay.
So if you would know one thing about your own genome,
Okay.
one thing, what would it be and why?
One thing, you know, the reason that is a tricky question is because I want to know a lot of things about my... but I will tell you what I really think it will be good to know, and I will do it, and what I don't want to know. And probably I would ask my physician, don't disclose this to me. So what I want to know is what is my risk for colon cancer. And actually I know this because I recently lost my mother with colon cancer. Thank you so much. And I truly believe like we have good awareness about breast cancer, but not colon, so that will be the one. I don't want to know my risk for Alzheimer's, to be honest. I don't know how to deal with that, but that will be the one thing. Yeah.
Okay. Kalli, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your time, and wish you a very wonderful stay here in Rabat.
Good luck with everything. Thank you for being your guest. Bye-bye.